Hi, I'm Jeff Branson with SparkFun Electronics, and welcome to this video discussing the Interactivity and Internet of Things challenges for the 2019 National Robotics Challenge. So let's start out with interactivity. If you are an elementary or middle schooler entering interactivity this year, we want you to be familiar with the Scratch programming language. There are other options. You might also experiment with Python or even the processing language. For hardware, we've traditionally used the Makey. This year, we'll also be looking for teams using the BBC microbit. So there's a special plugin for the microbit that uses Scratch 3. You can Google Scratch 3 microbit, and that'll give you a bunch of documentation on that. If you're a high school team, we would suggest a microcontroller like this beautiful red SparkFun Arduino compatible red board. And a data visualization or game to go with that. That could be done in Python, processing, JavaScript. There are a lot of options for that. So if you're entering interactivity, Internet of Things, what I'm looking for this year is a possible use of the Raspberry Pi or a microcontroller like this ESP8266. When you're using these, we're looking for input and output over internet services. Those internet services could be an API, an application programming interface, or they could be a service like the Cayenne service that controls both input and output. But what we're looking for highest scores are the ability to send data to a service or get data from a service. If you're sending it to a service, it would be from a button press or a dial or some kind of sensor. If you're getting it, then that data would come in and you would be able to parse that data and light an LED or serial print to a screen like a LCD screen. On the Raspberry Pi, you could also use the Pi's input-output pins to control other objects. So those should give you some ideas as to how to proceed with regard to interactivity and Internet of Things this year, 2019, at the National Robotics Challenge.